Hello guys. Okay, this video is from my friend Nasara Mahmoud in Hungary. I'm sorry if I get your last name wrong, Nasara. So I was supposed to make this video yesterday, but I didn't get the time. So here it is. So your question is about thinking in a different language. How do I feel about thinking in a different language? Well, I think it's a good thing if you force yourself to think in a different language. You do that for a certain period of time, then you just get used to it, become second nature, and you'll find yourself, when you speak, stuff will come out naturally. Like you won't even really have to. It's so funny, you won't have to think about it. Like there are certain things, and when I speak Chinese, I don't really have to think about a lot of the stuff I have to say. Like I want to say, it just comes right out. Okay. And another thing that's interesting is I noticed that in English, when I speak English or I type English or whatever, I noticed that I've taken some stuff from Chinese and applied it with English subconsciously. I didn't mean to do it. Like for example, in Chinese they would say like, although I'm an American, like they say something like, although I'm an American, but I am studying Chinese. Although I'm an American, but I'm studying Chinese. See, in English, we don't add the but in Chinese they do, and I've been doing that for years. Like I didn't realize until recently that I've been adding but to although. I do that a lot, and that's from Chinese. So it's funny when you do that, you start having these influences from other languages. It's actually supposed to be the other way around, but it happened to me with Chinese. So when you think in a different language like that, it helps I would say it helps your speaking. When it becomes second nature, and things will come out naturally when you speak. Like a lot of times when I speak Chinese, I don't even have to think about it. It just comes out like naturally. Maybe there are some things that I forgot, maybe some vocabulary or whatever. I'm like, oh man, I forgot to say that, and I have to think about it. But as far as like with conversation, I don't have to really think about what I want to say. So I'm not claiming that I'm great in Chinese either. I got a lot of work put in my Chinese, but that's just the truth. Whenever I speak Chinese, I don't have to really think about some of the things I want to say. It just comes out naturally. And that's from like when I was learning like actively, I was trying to think in Chinese. And it was like, okay, I got to think in Chinese, and don't think in English. Because if I think in English, then it's not going to help me with my fluency in the language. So I think it's a good thing. I think everyone should try it, give it a shot. Maybe it will be difficult at the beginning when you start the language, but once you start getting to, I'll say maybe high beginners, low advanced, then from there you should start trying to think in the language. Say, okay, if you don't know how to say it, then just find out how to say it. You learn it on the spot, ask a native speaker, and you use it, and you just keep doing that, and it builds up over time. So what do you guys think? Do you think this thinking in different? Do you guys often think in a different language, or do you think around the early stages it's highly recommended to think in that language to speed up your process for fluency? How do you guys feel about that? Those are my thoughts, and I look forward to you guys' comments, and thanks for viewing.